Hi there, dear Aries. Yes, sun, moon, and sign, rising sign Aries. This is your message for Cancer season. We are in Cancer season right now. It is the zodiac sign, Cancer season, time to shine. And no matter what your sun sign is, we are all Cancers, including you, dear Aries, because Cancer is somewhere in your birth chart. And again, because we're in Cancer season, it is providing the wisdom and guidance for right now. So I am Tonya Ankhi Poole, and it is my pleasure to bring you this message for Cancer season 2025 for my dear Aries folk out there. So Aries, Cancer is in a place that rules what we call the fourth house in astrology. Now, you may be an Aries who's like, girl, I already know my birth chart and Cancer is in a different house than the fourth house. But this is a general reading for all Aries. And so generally speaking, Cancer is in a place called the the fourth house. And the fourth house is a place that literally deals with house and home. So what does that mean to you, for you, dear Cancer? It means that this right now is a season and a time for you to really focus on your house and your home. What is going on in your house? What is going on behind the closed doors of where you live? Does it feel safe? Is it a sanctuary for you? Is it a pleasurable place for you? Is it a beautiful place for you? Is it a place that you can't wait to get to after a long, hard day of work? When you step into your home, does it look like, anyone who knows you, if they were just taken into your home, would they be like, yeah, this looks like that Aries that I know. I can see them in this home, right? Or does your home not feel like a safe place? Does it not feel like a sanctuary? Does it feel like just the place where you go to lay your head at night, where you just dump off your bag and your stuff and whatever? It's just a place where you live. It's just the address you put on when you have to put your address on something, right? Is it just a house or is it a home? What is that song? This house is not a home. I don't know. Okay. So I think Luther, right? Luther Vandross. So making a house a home. And then also all of the people who are in your house, right? Are you married? How is that relationship, or, if you're partnered with someone that you live with, how is that relationship impacting the energy of the home? If you are, if you have children, how is your relationship with your children, or just their presence in your home? How is it impacting the energy of the home? How is everyone contributing to the energy and the feel and the look of your actual home? And so, dear Aries, this Cancer season, oh my gosh, Cancer, which is so interesting, the zodiac sign Cancer loves the home. Like, it rules the home. The zodiac sign Cancer is a water sign that deals with all of the things that you nurture and that you love and you protect, right? We protect our homes, right? That's why we got locks and doors and security systems, right, on our home. But we protect our home because the home itself is valuable, but also the people who live in that home are valuable. The things that you have purchased and bought and put in your home are valuable, right? And so the zodiac sign Cancer deals with all of the things that we protect. So, dear Aries, if you think about what the zodiac symbol is for Cancer, and you've probably seen it before, it's a crab, right? It's a crab that has a hard shell that protects the soft meat on the inside. It protects that which is tender and precious. And so when we think about our houses and our homes, that is typically where what is most precious to us can be found. So, dear Aries, what is most precious to you? And is it in your home? Is your home that place where you can say, wow, this truly is a sanctuary for me? This is the place where, the people that, at least some of the people that are most precious to me are found. Even how you decorate your home, because the fourth house deals with how you make something feel like home. So it may not be your dream house, but are you able to make it look and feel like home? What pictures do you have up of your family maybe even the family who doesn't live with you, lives in a different house, a different state, wherever, different country, but they're important to you. Do you have their pictures up? Or is your house just where you live, so you haven't invested in decorating it in a way that reflects what is most meaningful and valuable to you? I know that Aries sometimes has the reputation of just that fire energy of like just going to get it, going, putting your energy on things that are outside of you, right? Your job, your career, taking action on whatever you're feeling called to take action on. Like you put energy behind the things that matter to you. But Cancer season is the time where you, dear Aries, have to go inward. And see, that's why Cancer and Aries are what we call in astrology kind of squared, because your natural energy is to deal with that like it's a part of your life, but you might not be dealing with it in the way that you should. And so Cancer season comes along, it's like tap, 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 tapping you on your shoulder. It's like, is there anything in your house, in your home that you're ignoring, that you're not giving energy to, or that feels unfulfilling and you're not acknowledging that, right? So this season, dear Aries, Cancer season is the time for you to reflect on what makes you feel at home. What brings your fire energy to a nice glow. So instead of fire that's out of control, because you dwell in a place where you feel nurtured, where you feel loved, that you nurture, that you love, it keeps the fire going in a healthy way, as opposed to a burnout and burn this whole building down kind of way, right? And so Cancer season, dear Aries, is asking you to really look into that, to really look at how you can make your house more of a home. And I have to write this down because I will be doing an extended message. I am doing, as soon as I click off this live, I'll be recording the extended message to this message. And so I'll be pulling a card, an oracle message, to really look at making the house a home. What is the wisdom and guidance for that for you there? Since that is what is coming out now, how can you make your house more of a home? And I feel like for some Aries too, is whatever you're calling home right now. Let's just say you're a nomad, right? And we hear a lot now about digital nomads who travel for a living, right? And so they're staying at different hotels, they're staying at different resorts, they're staying in different Airbnbs. But how can you still feel grounded and feel like where you are feels like home, as opposed to just a place where you're staying? We're also going to, in the extended, look at your ancestors, because dear Aries, the fourth house not only deals with house and home, but it deals with everything that supports you being who you are now, right? Even your family line, how you were raised, and even as far back, into your ancestors, and how that is impacting what feels like house and home to you today. So we'll go into that, into the extended. If you would like access to that, you can go to the link that you see attached to this live, linktree/the Tonya Poole, and you can get access to the extended reading of this message for a very small love offering, very small love offering. Also down below, you'll see the link to my class, Portals to Power, which is the class for anyone who finds themselves at the crossroads of a level up, of moving from who you used to be into who you know that you can be, right? And so Portals to Power is available for those, is my e-course that is available for those who are at the crossroads of a level up. And dear Aries, I made the introduction to that course absolutely free. And that introduction, it's like a 30-minute class, and it's the prerequisite to the whole course. And so I made it free because I want people to listen to it and to determine, not just read the sales page, but to listen to the introduction and decide if it is right for them. And so if you listen to the introduction to Portals to Power and you feel like it's right for you, then I highly encourage that you go ahead and enroll in Portals to Power, because I would love to have you in that e-course. But in the meantime, also go over to the extended and get access to the extended, to this message, where I will be pulling that card on, you know, how to make your house a home. And also just I feel like for Aries, y'all need something ancestral. So I will speak to that as well. All right. So until we speak again, dear Aries, wishing you so much peace and love.